Hello. I'm the storm that approaches, etc. How are you? Let's see what we got going on here. Girl.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yay. Your internet's fixed.
Dude.
Someone said.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whee!
It's wonderful.
I'm so
We
excited
can both
for you.
stream at the same time. Life is good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm tired, but that's, kind of the standard these days.
Par, yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. Things are good. Katie went
Good.
back to school today and I remembered how to do stuff, so that's good.
Nice.
She had a week off. I was like, all right, where are the things again?
Oh, for like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she was off the whole week, which I don't know. Elementary school, I think, was the only one. Like, I think high school and
I was
stuff
gonna say,
had,
I
like...
don't remember us ever getting the full week off for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
But we did get so much time off in December. So.
Yeah. Which then felt like no time in high school. I remember being like, this used to feel like forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Christmas break.
Yeah, Christmas break, I would be like, oh my god, I basically just have a month to do whatever I want. And then you would blink and it would be over.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, how are you and Sam and Clarky?
Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, I just got the big dick cactpot. That's right. Hell yeah. It's a good start to the day.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. You know, most of the house is still boxes, but that's, it's probably going to be that way for a hot minute.
Yeah, I feel you. With a little one and both of you working a bunch, like, yeah.
Yeah. I got like kind of like cheap modular like drawer things to put our clothes in for now because we have nothing to put our clothes in, and I was like, I'll just get something to put stuff in for now just so that these boxes that we're kind of like pulling clothes out of can go away. And I was trying to build it with Clark. Oh my god. Every time I like attached, because it's not like it's not something that screws together or anything. It's just, they just like clip together. So of course the second I would add a piece on, Clark would rip it off. And I would be like, oh my god.
It's like that kid trying to build the tower with blocks and the other kid just knocks it over.
Yeah. No,
or like
real.
as a parent, like I'll be building something with JJ and he'll just knock it over like I'm like a quarter of the way done.
Yeah, it's funny because I build stuff with her all the time, but I'm used to there being something that keeps it together. Like once I'm done putting the screw in, right? It's like, well, it's not like you can pull that screw out. But no, not with this.
Oh man.
Not with this. So I kept trying to I put a couple of pieces together somewhere else, and I was like, look, that one can be Clarky's, and then this one over here is Mommy's. And I gave her like her little toy hammer, and I was like, see, and you can hammer it, and you can build it all by yourself. And she was like, but I want to work on Mommy's. And I was like, oh fuck. Okay, well, I have no rebuttal to that, so cool.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Leap of Faith is going right now. I don't know if you're already in it or...
Hi, Dorn. Yes, I was going to let you know. I was very, very intrigued by your story, though, and then I forgot to interject. But yes, I'm in here.
Great.
I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Hi, Dorn. How are you? Are we going to work on... Yes, we are, I think. I mean, it's the last week to do it. I'd like to get mine done. I think I need 2. of
the
yokai.
yokai watch. Yeah, I need to just go hard on that. I won't be able to get it done during stream today, but I can try to focus on it over the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have a drop date? Oops.
Yeah. People said the 8th, I think, was it?
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So next week, next Tuesday.
Yeah, literally a week. Okay. Tweet.
Yeah. Hey, Witchlight. Hi, Sados. Yep, 5/4 next week. 24-hour maintenance. So it'll be up Tuesday though. Like in the don't they usually?
Normally it's up at the time that we stream.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it's the same time they usually do it. Yeah. Yay, Arnar! Also, V, I'm so glad you got a new chair. What is it? I'm so curious. What'd you order? Huh?
Huh?
We're taking turns with huh?
Oh.
It's just funny. How challenging is it for new players to get into FF14? I've been looking at it, but I've never played an FF game. Would it be overwhelming? They do a pretty good job of easing you into it. I would just say take your time and try not to rush learning everything. The interface can be, or like not necessarily the interface, but the sort of the processes, you know, focus on one thing at a time. Don't, you know, try not to rush, because then you'll probably feel overwhelmed. But that's my personal. I remember, well, you guys know I still get lost in this game. But true. so many of you guys are like, you know, picked it up a lot better than I have, so it's hard for me to. I don't want to like advertise. It's super fucking confusing because I don't think it is. I just am me, and I play it once a week, so then I forget stuff. But no, it's totally, you know, doable. Pick it up and try it out. You can actually try it out up to level 35 now.
Yep,
it's 35 30. So free trial and no obligation. You can kind of see if it's for you. Oh my gosh, not focused. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Maybe it was. What else was I gonna say? I don't remember. If you have any specific questions, let me know. About like what the game's like or comparisons or
and in terms of like, since you said you've never played a Final Fantasy game, there are tons of nods to Final Fantasy games, but we have viewers and we know people that that play the game that have never been into Final Fantasy really and still love it. So it's not a requirement that you be like a super Final Fantasy fan to enjoy the game.
Right, and there are several games I've missed, so I missed a lot of those. Like I didn't play Tactics or what are some of the other ones that I was like, people are like, that's from this one, and I was like, oh, I never played that one.
I never played 13.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
But
yeah, so I mean, I get like half the references, so, and I still love it. Okay, from here, did I pass the gold? No, it's probably way over there. Keep falling in the same spot. Free trial is 60 now. That's right. They just changed it. I totally spaced that. We just talked about it too, a couple weeks ago when they did that or something.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and I completely forgot as well.
Herman Miller gaming chair. It's green. I want to see it. I'm gonna Google it.
I think
I'm Schmoogle it in the middle of this thing.
I think the Herman Millers, normally people say that they're really good. I think they're super spenso.
Right. Dang, girl! Nice.
Was that a dang on how cool it looks or how expensive it is?
Expensive. I'm happy for you. I hope it works out.
Last week for Yokai Watch, how's the progress?
No, I don't think it's limited.
No, it's not limited. There's no timer.
It's not a time limit. You're just restricted to certain things. You can't do like some of the social things, like join a free company and stuff. But yeah, you can take your time leveling up to 60 for free. Hey, thank you for the oh man, the host notification went off and I don't see it.
It's a free
Slobs,
RPG.
why are
just
you
play
broken?
it.
Thank you for the host, friend. I was so close. I hope that doesn't mean my Streamlabs is broken right now.
If it is, your stream would be down, yeah?
I just mean like my notifications, or my feed.
Oh, I see.
So like not my OBS itself, but my Streamlabs portion of it, like, isn't telling me stuff. Or didn't tell me about a host anyway. Channel, you have to go through FF14 site, not through Steam. Yeah, go through site. Okay. I don't know if I ever knew that, actually. Thank you, guys. Oh my god.
What?
I'm just doing stupid shit.
Are you still in Leap of Faith?
Yeah, man. I keep walking off the edge and missing jump. It's not a good jump day for me.
That's fair. I've had bad jump days in Leap of Faith, faux show.
Or, you know, not jump. Because sometimes I'm just not jumping. Hi, Velwyn. How are you? Thank you for my weekly reminder to log into FF14. Keep thinking today is Monday. Weird. Did you... Like, Katie didn't have school yesterday, so... Wait. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised I'm not...
Wait, it isn't Monday? It is not.
It's
Tuesday.
I kind of just did that too, but I'm like, I knew I was streaming today. I knew that Katie was going to her grandparents. Well, or streaming with you anyway. And then, but
just
for some reason,
the technicality of it being Tuesday was gone.
It's funny. Huh? Okay, can I, like, not suck at this? That'd be cool. I have 38 seconds. Like,
you can do it.
Oh my god, I'm skipping the gold. Because otherwise I'm not gonna get shit. I rarely have to do that, but I am just not doing well right now.
Yeah. Sometimes when I get to the goal, I'm like, well, and I'm done. There's still stuff to do, but I'm done.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm over it.
Did we want to do raid though?
What?
Do we want to do the raid?
Did we decide we have everything from there? Oh.
I still don't have the chess piece, but that's okay.
Right. No, I totally forgot. Yes. Yeah, if you want to do that, yes. I haven't done my, Oh, hey.
Okay, we got some peeps. We got some people who are interested. Oh, wait, where'd you go?
I ran off. Oh, hi, Jean-Paul.
There we go.
Imposter.
Imposter.
Scantily clad cat boy.
Invite.
So to me, Jax is like, hey.
Invite.
Okay, Omen. Thank you.
4, 5, 6.
Hey, Arnar! What's up, dude? Finished slow cooking. Night marinated. Wait, what? Oh, night marinated common ling with olives, pearl onion, and more tasty stuff. Arnar, your meals always sound so exotic. So fancy. I think it's mostly because, like, you have lots of different kinds of fish that I've never had before.
Yeah, that's like, what it is for me as well. I'm like, I've never had that fish before, but I'm sure it's great. God damn it, Jean-Paul. What is happening to you? Jean-Paul is just cosplaying a Christmas ornament, and it's killing me. I hate that Literally, he outdoes me every time. Every time there's a reason to dress up in a specific way, I'm like, oh, I should probably figure that out. And then I see Jean Paul, and I'm like, what's even the point? It won't be as good. It's fine.
Random fish are great. Wait, what? I don't know about random. Did I say random? Just different fish that I've never had. Maybe I said random. Not a relevant part of the... Wait, what? Oh, wrong person? I've done this before. I mean, I haven't. That's why I don't know what I'm doing. Honest. I talked to the chick next to the jumbo cactpot guy twice before I realized it was the wrong person.
Okay, let's see. Do I need... Yeah, I should mend. Why not? Oh, this is the first week in a while I'm realizing that chat can't see chat. Ha ha ha. You don't know what I'm saying to my party. You don't know.
Oh, because you have face cam on this time.
Yeah.
Oh! So I can see, like, your office now.
Yeah. This is my new little room. Clarky's right next door. So when I was saying that she kept getting up, when we first came here, it was like a full week of her just getting up, walking to this door, opening the door, and going, "Mommy." Be like, go to bed. She's coming. I know that this is common, but she's coming up with so many like clever ways to be like, but Mom, we can't go to bed now because of all of these things. And I'm like, it's bedtime though. I'm realizing the only way that I'm ever gonna win is if I like come up with like, if I start being like a lot stricter about like, okay, every night this is what we do, and if you say you want to do something different, it's too bad.
Yeah. If it we go through phases where bedtime is really frustrating and like nights sprinkled throughout that are okay.
Right.
But a lot of times what we do is like we have a routine. It's kind of long.
Yeah.
And if they argue, we skip some of it, so then they just go to bed sooner.
Right.
And oftentimes it ends up in a tantrum if that happens.
Yeah.
Actually, it always does. But it doesn't always lead to that because they, I'm hoping that some of the reason they don't always argue is because, they know that they're going to lose some of the privilege,
some bedtime
things
privileges.
Yeah.
Clark.
But still, man.
Clark found one of my card games. This was, I want to say, like 20 minutes before bedtime. She found one of my card games, and she was like, "Mommy, can I play with it?" And I was like, "Sure." She opened it up. She dumped all of the cards out and then started slipping on the cards on purpose. And I was like, if you do that again, we're putting all of the cards away and we're not playing with them anymore and we're going straight to bed. And she did it again. And of course, it like, because I have to, if I say it, I have to stick to it. So it turned into all the way up to actual bedtime was just sobbing and yelling, like her, not me, but just she was just so mad. And it finally at one point it clicked for her, like, okay, this isn't going anywhere. I guess I better just help clean up the cards and then climb into bed. And I was like, oh, all right, great.
Oh wow.
But oh my god, it went on for so, and at one point she was like, I want to hang out with Daddy. I don't want to hang out with you. I want to hang out with Daddy. And I was like, well, we're about to go say goodnight to Daddy, so you can tell him about how mean I am if you want. It was sometimes I don't know why. It must just be like a survival mechanism for parents, but like sometimes when she gets really mad at me, I just like I find it either funny or cute.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm glad that this is what my brain's doing now instead of being really frustrated, that I can just kind of be like, oh, she's so mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could do that more. Commend you for that.
Okay, ready, Jack.
Although I'm definitely the parent that struggles not to laugh when they are defiant in hilarious ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes the nerve that they have, like I can't help but laugh.
Yeah, the audacity.
And I have to like just remove myself from the situation for a moment. And Ed's just sitting there like stone face, like perfectly fine. And I'm like, fuck you. How do you do that?
I'm normally the well, we've talked about this before, but I'm out of Sam and I'm definitely the one who's like stone faced, just like sits through it, repeats the same thing over and over again until they're like, okay. And then Sam's the one who's like, oh, but she's so sad.
He's such a softie.
Yeah.
Stop. She's got him. She's got him. Arnar, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs.
Aww.
Thank you, Desmuffin, Brito, Dujek, the Lenwi, William Hoax, Jenboo, Miss Stormy, Lady Arlen, _ and Yarplay, Shoopy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna stop there. Shupichka. Is that how I say that? Be sure to thank Arnar for the gift that was so generous and so kind. Thank you, Arnar. You're awesome. Thanks for being awesome and fun to chat and hang out with. Helps me through rough times. Hugs, Arnar. Big, comfy Sherpa hugs. Because this isn't technically a Sherpa. I think the Sherpas have like the woolly stuff on one side. This is like the smooth, but it's a lot like one.
I'm actually
in the way that it's made.
Not sure what a Sherpa is. I would have to look for it.
So, I don't know. I think it has like one side is soft and one side is like a wool kind of like the kind of like bumpy but soft fabric. It's like almost like a sheep like texture.
Sure.
You know, with like the bumpy little knots.
Just,
you know what I'm talking about?
Just like fleece, or?
Yeah, it's like fleece, but I think technically it's like wool. Yeah, it's like real wool. I think is what is technically a Sherpa. I don't know. I guess fleece, yeah, but it's like there's also like smooth fleece. This is like Okay, so for some reason a sweater came up first. But like, oh no, I'm being left behind, but I have to link this to you. Like that material. That's a sweater, not an actual blanket.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's, yeah. But for some reason, I don't know, I think there's a style of like one side being one material and the other side being another, and it's like a thick blanket. Like a lot of people just call those Sherpas, but I think it technically has to have like that woolly stuff on it for it to be Sherpa.
I see.
So this is a wannabe Sherpa.
Oops. Which group are we? C.
Okay, I got my pet. I'm coming. I've had rough news recently with my grandparents, but being here helps a lot. Arnar, that means so much to me. It means so much to me to hear that we just as a community can help out, you know, when people are having rough times.
Sure.
Hugs, friend. Oh, midwinter. All right, like I'm in first person.
Oh no.
Normally I'd poo-poo that, but I've done this right enough that I feel like I should be able to. Oh god. Oh no. You're gonna have to tell me what side.
Oh no.
Not that way. I'm coming. Midwinter, you are an evil person. But I still love you. We're still buds. Because I also find it very funny. But you're making me do this. Chunks, thank you for the lurk.
I think I've only ever just like looked at first person. I've never actually tried to play in first person.
Oops, I have the wrong target and I'm trying to DPS. Everything's fine. I so want to zoom out right now, like so badly. FF14 I think is harder than the other games I play in first person for me. Like for some reason I think I have an easier time in... I'd have to do it in WoW again to really make that call. It's been a while. But it's definitely easier than first personing in ESO. Or harder. Forgot to open stream readers. Oh no!
I also did not open stream readers. Pepperoni and cheese.
Oh.
No! Oh my god,
I didn't die.
lived. Unreal.
I wasn't quite fast enough, but I did die. That's the first time I survived that, like, failing that.
Yeah, I always get knocked off and die. For sure.
Yeah. Well, if anybody stands in the wrong spot, you can forget about a rescue from me right now. That's for sure. That's not happening.
Oops. Oh my god. I was not attacking our unit. Goof. What a goof. What just happened? Jean-Paul just backflipped off the edge and killed himself? Question mark.
I got him. Wait, I think. Oh, he's not on the platform yet, is he?
No, he is. He's way over there.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm gonna die if I do this. Well, I think
I'm slow resing him.
Okay. I think I wasted
Got
my
him.
Swiftcast trying to do that.
Yeah, I also... Is there a time limit on Swiftcast? Because mine dropped.
I think there is. That would... Oops. Well, I'm dead.
Oh, damn it. Another slow res. Let's go, baby. Bam.
10 seconds? Oh, well, there go all of my, like, cooldowns.
Oh, no.
Or not really cooldowns, but decent abilities.
Oh, shit. Clutched myself.
You clutched yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god. Still got nipped. Fuck! Couldn't tell which way to go because of Midwinter. All Midwinter's fault. It's quite a few mostly naked players, yeah. First person saved me? Yeah, that's the first time when I survived the knockback thing. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's weird that both of us survived when normally we don't. I don't know what happened there, but
That was very weird. Oops.
uh-oh.
Well, that was dumb of me. Oops.
Ooh.
I accept the blame gladly. Okay. Well, at least we have that.
Are you rezzed or no?
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
So bad about letting you know.
I'm just trying to make sure that I use my swift cast on someone who needs it.
Uh-oh. I will get Jean-Paul, I think. Yeah? Cool. Oh, geez. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. You guys saved me. So big right there. Where am I going? I'm so mad at myself.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like I could do better at this if I was better, you know, in general, obviously.
Okay, I'm slow rezzing you.
It's so kind of you. I don't deserve it.
Okay, we did it.
Best spent 20k dragon eggs ever. Is that how much I made it? You had me looking up to see if you redeemed too. I honestly cannot remember the price. Did I find out that I have all of the pieces for both sets, you guys? I'm trying to remember.
Do you really? How on earth have I not been able to fill one set and you have all the pieces for two? That would be crazy.
I want to say last time I greeted on Dark Knight shit. I'm trying to run there in first person while look at my gear.
How long does the
You know
first
what?
person thing last?
10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Wee!
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm satisfied you can skip the rest of the timer. It's only like 3 minutes. No, I don't skip. In fact, half the time I make it longer. But usually I'm in ESO. And like I said, it's actually easier. However, I think maybe during this trash, I'll do the battle. We always end up waiting till the end of raid.
That's true.
And I feel bad. You guys are gonna hear some extra combat though, because I'm not gonna mute. I'm gonna charge, by the way. I'm not, it's gonna be kind of funny actually. The sound overlap is awkward. Sometimes it's funny to like leave combat on in another game and like it adds to the Scream Raiders combat sound.
Right.
It's like, oh god, this is spooky. 1 minute, 30 seconds, nice. Of course, it's probably almost down to a minute now.
Oh, they're right. We didn't get paralyzed that time. That's so rare.
Oh boy. Is there another indicator that I have the dot, the AoE on me? Besides the thing above my head?
Oh god, I don't know.
The battle's still going on.
I'll try to keep an eye on you.
This was such a bad idea. All right, we're giving out the rewards and starting a map like mega fast. Mega fast. Heal, Tiri. It's turkey
Okay,
time.
you have a thing on you, so run to the side.
Ugh. Did it! And now run out of it, Tiri. Okay, cool. Now back to FF. Place your units. We have a
Okay,
new
we're
battle
stacking.
going.
We're stacking.
Sick. That battle just dragged on forever. Usually the Stream Raiders battles are like, maybe it just felt like this should have been faster because of what was going on. But
Right, yeah, because there was other stuff happening.
yeah. Of course, it usually means it was a good battle to watch, unfortunately, but oh well. You can leave first person mode? Thank goodness.
Oh my god, their entire team just fucking died over there.
Oh no!
Oh.
They have 2 healers. I'm gonna res one of them over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Luckily, their 2 healers were alive. That helps. So they could res up. Really was a good battle. I'm glad you guys got to watch it, and I did fuck it up and not change scenes like I've done once or twice, maybe 3 times. In all of the battles we've done, I feel like that's not that bad. Forgetting to change scenes, I always feel so bad.
Hoopster, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang.
Hey, Undead Brit, how are you? Chaos is so great, I love it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Bets on if I can not fuck this up.
Okay, you're gonna stand on the right first.
Ah.
Go left.
I need to look.
Go right. Shit.
Started to go left, and then I panicked, and you said go left, like as I had changed my mind. So, oh my god, I don't know why. I don't know why that mechanic is beyond me. Doesn't make sense. Hi, what's up, Egg Sand Mint? How are you? No, your other left, I know. Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
I'm sorry,
I had one
Oh.
on me, so I wasn't watching you.
No, that's cool though. No, I'm not first person anymore. That was just me
Oh.
being dumb. But apparently I did get out in time, and it was kind of nice because we stacked them. So it was like very, very low coverage of the debuff. Oops. I was thinking that the spells were my bad.
I'm realizing Masha is in one of the other groups.
Eggs and mint. That makes more sense. Eggs and mint, like together. That makes more sense than egg sand mint. Sorry about that. Ew. All right. Let's not die. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it till I try it, but it does sound strange. I was only reading Ragnar saying ew. Does sound strange. Why did I do that? They're actually quite good together. I would try it, for sure. I tried things that sounded super weird and not good together, and they ended up being good.
I keep thinking that would be fun to look up like a list of those, like, try these weird things together. They taste great. And just try all of them.
Yeah. There's something that people put with peanut butter on a sandwich that sounds gross that I've been meaning to try, and I can't remember what it was. It's like a... Why can't I...
Is it like pickles or something?
I'm thinking so, but at the same time, that doesn't sound... That might be it. It doesn't sound
It doesn't sound right.
terrible, so it was something that sounded really weird. I don't know. It's funny, every time someone reads my name wrong, perfect. Oh, look at us!
I know.
Wow! Why am I resummoning my pet? Wrong
We
button.
even had a healer in first person, so what's y'all's excuse?
Sable, thank you for following. Welcome. Appreciate your face.
Oh, well.
Nice, Omen. Dang, you've been busy. If you get 65 with Black Mage, you're going to try Archer. Cool. I haven't played it either.
Why is Tiri in first person? Tiri has she's not in first person anymore. Tiri has a channel point redemption to put her into first person. And so she was saying that like Final Fantasy XIV is probably one of the MMOs that is like the most difficult to play, especially in high stress when you're in first person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 10-minute channel point redemption. I've nixed it before on progression raid nights, but for like stuff that I've done a bunch and like everybody else is comfy, you know, I'm like, sure, because that's when it's most fun. That's the whole point, is for it to be a challenge.
Right.
Hi, Gzilla. Honey and Clover, I feel like sounds really good together.
That does sound good. Why are we in Nier? There is a Nier event. It's persistent, so it'll never go away. There's a Nier raid event that exists in Final Fantasy XIV now. So this is the second raid in the trilogy. I don't know the right words for this sort of shit, but
Honey and Clover is an anime? Oh.
it is.
I didn't know that. I'm like, that sounds good. Which I think you were talking about the food, but... Me too, Wolfrey. The music is really good for this fight. Eek! Oh, I didn't move from that one. Oh my god, those like just kill you. Was that two of them? I was healing my other healer and then I murdered myself. Whoops.
Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, Donut. I can't double check how to do it now, but when you hit the gear on your chat window, you should be able to choose which badges show next to your name.
Oh. What is going on? Why can't I cast Adlo on? What the fuck? Okay, I can now. That was strange. What's up, Sassy? It's going well. How are you?
Last time I played, there wasn't even crossover stuff. It was the first expansion after Realm Reborn. Oh, Heaven's Word. Yeah, dude. Every expansion, the story's just gotten better. It's so good. There's quite a few crossover sort of things now. Lots of great raids. And we were just reminding ourselves that you can play up to level 60 for free now on the free trial with no time limit, which is also dope. Which is through Heaven's Word, I believe. So if you never finished Heaven's Word, you could go back and finish it up for freezy.
Yeah. Wait, can you go back to the trial though once you've subbed? I don't think you can.
I don't know. Couldn't you?
I don't think they let you.
I mean, couldn't you just say you never done it, make a new thing? Right? Like,
it would have to be a new account.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Realm Reborn has been cleaned up a bit. People have said it still takes a bit more time than you want it to, but a lot of the sort of fiddly stuff that's not necessary has been taken out.
oh, I think okay. Move. Jonara, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm thrown off by my feed. Oh, fuck!
Allow me.
Thanks.
No prob.
Alright. Alright, Petto. Get out of here. Figure out why my feed is broken. It's throwing me off and getting me murdered. Getting me dead.
Use up some mana here and just heal everybody up.
Oh, that's a great idea to like get MP back. It's good advice. Not doing that.
White mages at this point have so many heals that are like technically free that sometimes I'm like, ugh, I have to use an ability that uses mana.
Ew.
Yuck. Oh, well done, everybody.
Oh no! Hey Sarah, named after one of my favorite dragons,
Wow.
is dead on the floor.
No.
I shall res you. I don't know if there's a time that scream won't get to me.
Yeah, it is disconcerting for sure.
Every time. The hell is that? What's what?
Nobody wants to hear
what,
me
sir?
complain, but I'm never gonna get this chest. What if that scream were an alarm clock? No, thank you.
I mean, I'd probably wake up.
It would wake
better
me
than
up,
I do.
but also no, thank you. How's your hotbar setup? My DPS abilities are shift numbers, and then the regular numbers are my healing abilities. All of these are things that I tend to just click. But some of the things down here I click as well. If we're being totally honest. So.
She's a hybrid clicker.
Yeah. I do a little of this, a little of that. Some hotkeys, some click keys, you know.
That's basically how I do mine too. Heals are 1 through 12. Actually, you know what? I have so many other like abilities that are like heal related. I actually have 1 through 12 and shift numbers as like they're pretty much all healed or shield related, and then control numbers are DPS. But it's easy because I have an MMO mouse to do control. Otherwise, I wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, I use my mouse for numbers 1 through 4 typically are the ones that my thumb can easily hit, and then everything else I tend to just click.
Oh shit. My body.
My body.
That threw me off. I thought it was Dodger actually talking, but it was my command.
Wait, was it the one that you were talking to me about?
Yeah, we made the dingle dangle command.
Great. I love it.
It's called
I'm honored.
exclamation point content. I was torn between content and advisory. Yeah. I just made it content and left it. I added it to the list in the panels, guys, right? We make sounds on stream thing. The dingle dangle command, I know.
Yeah, you know. Exclamation point dingle dangle.
I could have made it that. Yeah, that would make sense.
I have to skip the cutscene because the last
Content is a
few
lot
times
easier to spell,
everybody
yeah.
started without me.
What'd you say?
Yeehaw! Oh, the last couple of times that we've played without like our full alliance, if I watch the cutscene, then by the time I'm out of the cutscene, this ball is almost dead. Because everybody's like, fuck it, let's go.
Oh, jeez. Wait, yeah, I didn't think... is that just dungeons that it doesn't let you? Somebody's in a cutscene? Oops. I should have put shield down. I was thinking it stopped people from attacking when someone was in a cutscene.
No, not for stuff like this.
Okay.
I think there are like important story ones where it doesn't let you do that, but...
Gotcha.
Castrum. Is it only Castrum? Hi, Sparky. Oops.
Only time it blocks for cutscene is at the start of a duty. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking just now. Is I guess maybe not in raids, just duties.
Yeah, at the
Okay.
beginning when you're all like bubbled, basically.
I already have trouble with redistinct, though. I mean, it's not a word, to be fair, Guru. Neither is, well, dingle dangle. I mean, those are both words.
Yeah. It's just when you put them together, it's a little suspicious.
I could make a second one. I could make it multiple things. Easier for some people to remember certain things. That's what I did with the Stream Raiders command. So many people, like, so many streamers have different words that they use for the Stream Raiders link in chat. And so it's like Raiders, Stream Raiders battle. I want to say I have another, but I just keep making them so that people that come in and just use what they're used to works.
Right. It makes sense.
That's the ball of babes. Yes.
It's the ball of babes. And now it's the babe of babes.
Babe of babes.
See, her fingers look normal on the other side.
Yeah.
It's just that one. It's the non-sword hand. She would have 2 swords if she could just get those 2 fingies working.
Uh-huh.
But she was like, "Oh no, this hand went
Nala.
horribly. I'm not putting a sword in this hand." Oh, did you say you're getting Nala?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, baby.
Wee. Nala might be otherwise compromised.
Oh, no.
Pending res, but not up.
Nala. Oh yeah, there's a disconnect
Oh, poop.
sign
I
next
see
to
it.
her. Shoot, that sucks.
Help. I always forget to run out. I think that there's a side I'm supposed to be on right there. Like this one. And then
Oh, I
I'm
see
like,
what you're
which
saying.
side is it? And then I see people run out, but I'm too late.
Right.
And I know it's so like, I can tell by the way she's standing. I don't catch it in time. Which one's shiny? This one. Always go to the shinier one.
I guess. It's a fun game.
What? Oh. Oh. I always put shield down for that, and then remember after the first time we get hit, that it really doesn't hurt that bad. Just not the
Yeah,
first
it just
swipe.
shoves you. If you hit the wall, then it's bad. Oh shoot, I hadn't used my
What's this above my head?
compressor.
Oh, this is the jumpy thing.
Yes.
Second time I ever got it, to be fair.
I was gonna say, oh, you asked that last time.
Yeah, I had number 4 that time. Makes sense to me now. She just reproduces right in front of us. I never noticed the ability was called that.
Reproduce.
Yeah. Oh. Hi. Huh. What the
Aw,
fuck? I
Terry,
guess I didn't
no.
make it. Wasn't quite in there in time. I love your loot emote. I want a straight copy of that as a dragon. I'm just gonna tell my sister, copy this exactly, but with a dragon face instead.
I like it. Do it. Oh. Well.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I almost released. That would have sucked.
Yeah. I don't. Does it let you?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know why. But yes, it does
I was
let
thinking
you.
it didn't. What happens when the? Wait, what? Oh, right.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot that one. I usually get that one. Oh, fuck. Well, a bunch of us are dead. Guess I wasn't alone.
Okay. Sean Paw got me. I begrudgingly accept. Okay. Where are you? There you
I don't know if I'm okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Well, pets are good.
are.
Oh, God. Look, I did it again!
Oh, girl.
This is not my best performance in this raid. It's fine. I deserve to be here.
I'm trying to res you. Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Ooh. Is it bad that I'm not involved in that? Okay, cool.
It's alright. Nice. Oh my god.
Could not see shit.
What the fuck? So much happened just then.
Did you get my
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Oh shit.
But I don't think I'll live if I take one of these.
Well, that was messy as fuck. So
Dude,
about that.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. Not our best performance, but hey, she still died. It's fine.
That's not the right chess piece. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. Incorrect.
Dang it! Doomed.
Did I get 2p? I did, didn't I? And then I always forget, does it let me roll on minions if I already have it? It's easy to check. I do have 2p. I got it. Stream roll.
Hey, yeah, they're
Or something.
They're not joking.
Where'd
That'd
it
be a very
go?
fucked up joke. TV
I got a
passed away
thing.
of cancer 2 years ago.
Yay! Torn from the heavens, a dark colossus destroys all.
Rest in peace, bud.
Time to slice the right.
Aw, man. I didn't get in time.
Oh, it's battle time. Whee! Let us away. Charge! Did you see my new, I don't think I had it last Tuesday. Did you see my new full skin in Stream Raiders?
I don't think so.
It's the flying rogue dragon.
Oh.
I'm in love with it. Right now I'm a giant turkey on the battlefield, but you know. Good job, guys. On to the goal. I'm gonna put my flying rogue out. Dragon. Twitch broken. What?
You
Hopefully
didn't.
not.
You didn't finish Lord Enma, right? For,
I did not. I
for your
have
guy watch.
two,
Okay.
3, 2, 6. Wow, I don't know where I got 2.
People are saying Twitch is really borking right now. It's kind of fucked up. So if you are currently watching a stream, well, if you're hearing me, you're on my stream. But if you're watching Teary or I, don't refresh. It might not let you watch it anymore.
Oh. Boo. I need to just vendor some mats that I have. Twitch is working okay for you? So far. Okay.
Oh, shit. What? Wait, what happened? There was one person left and they just got yeeted. What happened?
What are you talking about?
I'm watching
Oh, you're watching
Slices,
Slices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were we working? Someone suggested one of the places. Last time. Was it the locks?
I don't remember.
Just said there's lots of fates, and it's just one of the cool zones there on the list. I remember what somebody recommended. The UI in chat reloaded automatically, and now they are very broken. I can see the stream just fine.
Interesting.
Just the
So
UI in
chat's
chat.
broken?
Okay. Stream Raiders wanted to update. Oh, yep, you're right. Thank you for telling me so I can get it done while we're in the placement period. Thank you, Omen. Everybody refresh your Stream Raiders if you're playing. Get it ready for next placement. Otherwise, it won't inform you that it's time to place a unit. Okay, I'm good. I didn't even have to reopen it. That's cool. I don't know. The locks?
Sure, sounds good.
I need to vendor some shit when we get there. I've uploaded at least one update today. Yeah, sometimes they have to do updates back to back because shit breaks. It happens a lot with Stream Raiders. It's a fairly new game. So a lot of times, I mean, it's a couple years old, but it's like, it's still buggy, you know? So you'll sometimes see back-to-back updates. Like 30 minutes later, another update.
I don't
It's weird.
see
Stream
you.
went black saying sorry unless you have a time machine. That channel isn't available. Yeah. That's why when a streamer is... What? Which is what it says when a streamer is banned. But I could still hear you. And when I refreshed, the stream came right back. Yeah, everybody's having issues with Twitch. Well, I don't know about everybody. Twitch broke across the board. But now Dodger's stream just died?
Yeah.
You mean like the...
Apparently, like, your stream has died for a few people, and now my stream is dying for people.
Okay.
Twitch is just hiccuping really bad, so... It's whatever.
Uh-huh. It'll come back when it comes back. Hopefully very soon. Just have too much shit. I need to get rid of some shit and not worry about how I do it because it's just too much shit.
Same.
None of it's worth anything anyway. I go and look to see how much the mats are that I have are worth, and like they're almost always like so many people just like sell a lot of the mats I use right now for like a gil. Oh my god. And they just break the market for it. Why are you guys like this? Make a little bit. Make a little bit for your efforts. Oh wait, no, maybe not that. I need to figure, what am I supposed to do with these forgotten fragments again? I don't know. I have 4 freaking stacks of like low numbers. And I'm like, where? It's for the shit we were doing, right? What it's called? I don't even care. Oh, not that one. Maybe I care a little. Okay, that's enough for what
Maybe
we're
I care a little.
Maybe I care about some of this stuff. Which is really twitchy. You can use them in Bojar, sell them. Okay, yeah, I need to just go there and like refresh my memory on what things are used for. Arnar, thank you for purchasing a flying rogue skin. Yay! Not only will we have more flying dragons on the field, raining the battlefield with fire, but you have got us closer to unlocking another unit and help support the stream. Thank you so much, Arnar. And the rogue, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Parker. How are you? Ding! Ring! Thank you, Arnar. Hi, Astra. Time to level those units up. Yes! I do the same thing. I'll get a, like, I have a cool skin, and I'm like, oh, I need to level this now. I need to level it. I didn't focus on it. Oh, hi, Witchlight. Standing next to us. And, Sega? I know you need to get some. Was it you that was asking if we were doing this? Were you wanting to go with?
Here, I will promote you.
Dude? Yeah, I know Witchlight. It's much appreciated. Thank you. It's very sweet. I believe Sega was asking earlier because I know that he wanted to get an alt working on these. You guys know crazy alts. Anyway. It can happen whenever though. Oh, I'm in the wrong job for the leveling. Switch to dark. Can I change my... Oh, I accidentally hit recommended gear and there actually was an upgrade because I'm leveling the character. But yeah, I can't do plates here. It's fine. I'll just still be in my Halloween outfit. It's fine. Why do I have a quest here?
I also have a quest here.
What is this? Ready to head out.
Chat.
Accompany the resistance
get rid
fighter.
of these. I don't know what these are.
What are those? I can't. We're over them again?
Hmm?
Oh, I recognize those, and I have some too. I heard you say that, and I looked at what you were talking
Oh,
about.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are, but...
I had somewhere to go. I think I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, here we go. The Titan Electrum Shield. Oh. Donation currency. Oh, this is for the kobolds. We're getting them. We got them from doing those fates. So it's for
Beast
the kobolds.
Tribe stuff.
Beast Tribe.
Oh, okay.
So if you want
I'll
to
keep them then.
do that at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I guess I better go see if I ever started that. I honestly can't. I think I started it and didn't get very far. Did you do the weapon quests? You mean for the relic weapon? Yes. We haven't done the second part, but we're trying to get yokai done first.
Yeah, we need to get yokai done.
Wait.
Let's go.
Is that what you're talking about? Which night? Remember you needing the emerald weapon still. Is that what it's called? Don't judge me. Oh, right. Okay, yay. We got the right pets out.
I'm in.
And there's fates. Is that one a scary one? Taking Korea business? Is that a Skippy? Different thing. Okay. Sorry. Is a scary skip one, or do we do this one? And not.
Sorry
have it
guys,
take
every
an
time I
hour?
click off of the game, it like gets glitchy. Somebody was saying that there's a setting though that should keep it from doing that, but I'm not sure what it is.
When you click off the game, what happens?
Oh, it just drops a lot of frames. Like it doesn't prioritize the program anymore, so it gets really, if I like click off to do something, it gets really hard to watch.
Gotcha. I remember you saying that before. It's weird.
Yeah, I think somebody said that there's a setting. I've just never. How many more weapons do you guys need? Well, Tiri only needs 2. I'm gonna have to do some work on my own, so. Oops.
I mean, I'll do it for as long as you want to during stream, even if I were to get done, but I likely will. I imagine it'll probably be like about the right amount of time.
Yeah.
Oops. Judging from what we've got done in the past.
Yeah, we can normally knock out a couple weapons. Especially since with Enma, we've already started. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, if we can keep going, work on yours after. If I get done.
If we have time, yeah. Oh, system settings, display, scroll to the bottom, limit FPS when client is inactive. Oh my god, you might have just changed my life. Not changed my life, but like, I hate that every time I click off of it, I'm like, everybody knows I'm doing something else for a second here.
I kind of want to check mine. I don't know if mine does that. Nobody's ever commented, but could be that they were
It's
just...
really visually obvious to me, but...
Yay!
Okay, let's see.
Oh, you want to fight me? Why? Bye?
Display.
He like got in combat with me and then fucked off. That was weird.
Oh my god. It worked!
Yeah!
Thank you. Yeah, there's one that says limit FPS and one that says limit frame rate. And limit frame rate I had clicked. Oh, what a delight. Wow.
Display.
Life changed forever.
Oh. Limit frame rate. I have that checked on too.
It might
got
be
it. Cool.
automatic.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's a default setting, but I just wonder why nobody's commented. Guys, you gotta tell me when my stream is shit. That was really open-ended. Please don't just sit and bash my stream. That would hurt my feelings.
That would be sad.
You know what I mean. The sand hands are creepy, right? I would say your stream was shit, but I haven't lied to you these past 6 years. Aw,
Aw.
Landar. Maybe because even when your stream is shit, it's still good because you're you. Stop it! Thank you. You're so sweet. Gonna make me blush and stuff. Ew. I don't have a fart command, Chunks. It's burp, because burping is classier.
I guess.
Oh, I love how some of the burp commands have you saying random shit afterward that's like out of context, just like what? I didn't look at the time again. Why do you trust me with this?
Failed. Aw, unfortunate.
I need to look at the time of the fates. Just being. Oh man, it's like across the zone from the other ones.
Go.
Time remaining 10 minutes. Okay, we're going.
Let's go. Let's go. LETSGO.
Farts can sometimes give you 500 new subs. Is there a story behind this?
I got 500 subs after I farted and started cry laughing.
Is this highlighted somewhere?
I'm sure there's a clip out there somewhere, but
Perfect.
I farted, and then if I recall correctly, I was like, "Oh man, could you guys hear that?" I definitely farted just then, and people started subbing, and I was like, "Are you guys subbing because I farted?" And I started crying, and then when I started crying, they subbed more. It was the wildest day of my life.
I love the internet sometimes. I love you. I love you guys. You're all just great.
Yeah, that's why we have
That
our
is
fart
content.
emote. I was like, I promise you we will have a fart emote after
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. This isn't a scary one, is it? Okay, no. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Okay. That's funny. Wait, so that means that was quite a while ago. You've had that in quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my god, it's linked in my chat. Let fire.
Y'all are too fast. Y'all are too fast with that shit.
How do you guys even do that? Maybe they just Google it.
Maybe? Maybe when you just Google Dodger fart, maybe it just comes up. I don't want to believe that, but
Oh my god, this is gold. I have a lot of clips bookmarked. Nice. I have one clip bookmarked because, oh, I've probably more than one. But I started bookmarking clips when my dear friend Iffy decided to take something out of context and like way over spam it everywhere. And so I have a clip of myself saying that in context that I always respond with because it ruins his fun. It's really my biggest reason, if I'm being honest. So now I have that one bookmarked so that I can defend myself.
was
in his.
I was pregnant during that stream? What? Was I? No way.
I thought you had that fart emote a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I thought
Maybe
so
not
too.
though, actually, because it's been I keep forgetting how long it's been since you had Clarky. Holy crap. Maybe it was. That's too funny. So 500 subs for the pregnant fart. 6 minutes, 7 minutes? Yeah, sure. We're gonna nail it. Do I have to go
sure.
inside this? No. Yes? Is it in here? Can I fly in here? Is this a dead end? Am I the worst?
Oh, this area sucks to fly in.
Am I in the wrong spot?
I don't know.
No. I don't think I am. It's kind of awesome that we can stay mounted in here, though. I'm in awe. Watch, it's above this. Ah,
There it
yay!
is.
3 years ago. Yeah, that's nuts.
Wow, yeah.
See, that would make sense. Yeah, you've had the fart emote for a long time, but quite a while. Favorite fates from current content called Prey, Destroy, The Waking Sands. I never remember the names of these things. Is there a particular thing that makes it your favorite, Yorendos?
Wait, what did they say?
Your favorite fate is from current content called Prey, Destroy, The Waking Sands.
Oh, it's because Urianger used to say, "Pray, return to the waking sands."
Oh, it's because of the name. Okay.
Yeah, I assume.
I gotcha. That would make sense. It's like a kind of a goof title.
Spikely Mice.
To all the times you hear Infilia say that. Yeah. Parchment
Oh, I thought it was
scrap.
Urianger that used to say it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like
Somebody's like, I know. Ah, who could possibly know? No one, that's who. No one in this chat knows. Such a shame. Tragedy.
the Fartiversary. I can't stop laughing about that. That's amazing. Oh, no freaking wonder I can't hold aggro.
Were you not?
Sorry. I was not. I didn't have grit on. I was saying, didn't have grit on. Ooh, I have 9 medals.
Ooh, damn, really?
Thing for.
How many do I have? I have 5.
It's alright, my luck's about to go out the window here in a second. Probably. Can't believe Tyr didn't know the fart story. I lived under a rock when it came to streams up until about a year ago. I just did not take time out to like watch streams. Even my own cousins. I was just
That's fair.
busy editing videos or taking care of children or whatever back when, and now I'm like much better about supporting other streamers.
It definitely depends for me.
You mean grit? Hermione while cooking. Oh, I was wondering if you were wanting to come because I thought you were asking if we were doing these. I just wanted to make sure, Sega, that you knew. You're welcome if you wanted to. What'd you say, Dodger? Sorry, just now.
Oh, I don't know.
I think the game is actually louder than you in some
Hello.
points. There we go. That's a little better. I just ticked it down a little.
Hello.
6th time you win slices right. Arnar.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Good night, Egg. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging.
We did the Nier raid, and now Tiri's almost done with Yokai Watch. I still have quite a few to get, but we're trying to do more Yokai Watch because when the next patch drops, which is next Tuesday, that event will be over. So if we're gonna get the mounts, we have to like go hard on it now. And to be fair, they gave us a lot of time to do this. We just took a while.
We don't procrastinate.
No.
What are you talking about?
Don't even know the word.
These are so spooky.
I remember these things being an absolute bitch to fight.
I just knew that you wanted them, Sig. I don't feel pressured to come. Just so you'll know.
Nah, Missy Noise, I bet you could still do it.
Hi, Arma. Still do what? Yokai Watch?
The Yokai Watch event. They said
To
that they
get
haven't even
all of
started it.
them, if you haven't ever started it, to get all of them, I mean, you could probably do it if you played a lot.
It will take a while though, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from the very beginning, because we had progress, you know, when we started this time around. I don't know. I don't know how many hours it takes total. Like, obviously there's going to be a range because people go at different speeds. If you've got me in the group, you've got to add about 30% of the time.
There's so many fates in here. What the fuck?
Continuation, I think. I hope it's not a big scary bossu. That has... What health do you have, buddy? I got dead.
Oh no, Teary!
Yeah, I got deaded. Maybe this is a big scary one that I shouldn't have gone to. I don't know. The damage doesn't seem too bad going on the boss.
I'm still alive.
If I could just be a good tank, you know, then maybe. Oh boy, okay. Okay, grit. Oh, that's my problem, is I'm not having to sync, and I think it bugs out the macro when I don't have to sync. Alright, get aggro and pop up some defensives. You
Get this guy off of me. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah, this is kind of a tough boss. Maybe we should skip it. I don't know these things. I just see a fate and I go.
Oops. I fell.
This is scary. Maybe this button will help me. Sick. Except I'm petrified or whatever. At least I'm still tanking.
I fell, so I'm running back. Sorry.
Oh no! Let me. Oh, off the ledge, or like you died?
Yeah, I fell off the ledge.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if this one's worth doing, because I'm dead now too. And he's like at. Oh, now you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm rezzing you again.
You want to keep it up? All right, persevere.
If I try to just like super focus on doing damage. Oh my god. Well, this is a...
Oh, grit. Fuck, Teary. You were res. Okay, use your other fancy abilities. Get fucking aggro. I don't have the boss. I have most everything, but not the boss. Oh my god, the boss still doesn't hate me. Witchlight is tanking better than I do.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. Could y'all get off my asshole? Jesus. I know I'm cute, but goddamn.
This boss will not hate you. It is like, it gives zero fucks about my existence.
When we like focus on attacking it, it's fine. It's just these extra little specter dudes.
Yeah.
Oh no, Teary, no!
Oh,
Oh,
fuck!
shit. Got you.
We love you, but love Shadow more? What? Oh, you love Shadow more. Okay, that's fine. Get it.
Did you think they were like, you need to love your dog more?
That's what I thought at first. I'm like, really? Really? Oh my god.
Arnar is
They are
here to try and
petrified.
help. Oh god damn it. No, don't pay attention to me.
Regretted
Don't
after
look
that
at me.
death. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hate me. Hate me. Hate me. People did say, like, be careful. Some of those fates really fucking are, like, really challenging.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're, like, actually focused, not just face rolling. Come here. You do not hate that person. You hate me. Oops. I didn't do that the way I should have.
Come on. Focus him. He's gonna die. We got this.
Yes! We persevered!
Oh my god.
After dying several times. Hey, Arnar.
Arnar, do you want in? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna port us.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's just port out of
Yeah.
here because otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Oh, thanks, Ragnar. You could do this with the second DPS. Let's see how fast I can get into the world. I didn't see you, Sega. You weren't there yet, right? Oh, knock. Thank you.
While you're flying us, I'll be right back.
Okay. There you are. There's a little DC thing on there, so I don't know if... Oh, there you are. And now you're in the group. Oh, you know what? The one I was going to go to is right next to us. How much time is on it? 3 minutes? Can we do it? Did I get a medal? I did not. Hopefully she's back in time to do this. You like my crazy flying. I love that I don't have to sink my level. Oh no, you don't. Do not stone me or whatever that ability was called. I'm like fighting the mob right next to her. Like she's just sitting there with her hand on her hip. It's so good. Good time to do. Oh shoot, fair. Whoopsie. Thank you, Chunks. I didn't realize it was ready. I'm so sorry. We will do the Stream Raiders battle after this fate. I apologize profusely. Please forgive. I did not interrupt in time, did I? Boo. Boo. Maybe we should slow it down, because she does have to tag something, right? Uh-oh, this is the last mob. I wonder if she'll get credit. Okay, I'm gonna do the Stream Raiders battle. And if she gets here... get her in the... Charge! The Karu. Never forgive. Rude. Look at the dragons! I love seeing multiple boosted dragons. Loco, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate you. I hope I haven't missed any alerts, you guys. My feed thing is being weird. I don't get it. Yay, great job, everybody. Hear people talking outside. It's probably my neighbor. Thanks, Knock. This is a 4 skull. Heck it, we'll be fine. You guys are amazing. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been checking this door like at all this stream. Oop, super bro. So it's really not a big deal. But I haven't checked this door. To FF. Queen for the days. We got 11 minutes on one right next to us, so it's no big deal. Level 69 requirements. Sure sucks. Don't buy it. Sorry, I just looked over at Dodger's chat to see that, and it makes me laugh every time. Notifications.
Hi, sorry.
That's okay.
I thought I left my phone in Clark's room, and I didn't. Now I have no idea where it is.
Oh no! Would you like me to call it?
No, just in case it actually is in Clark's room.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was laughing. I was like, maybe not the best way to find it.
Normally when I go in there after she's fallen asleep, she's like dead to the world. I went in there and she immediately like stirred and her eyes opened and I was like, no!
Hey Drake, how are you? Oh, these things, yeah, they're so mega creepy. That's what you were talking about earlier. I think it was midwinter. They're so creepy. Time for fish.
Oh,
Hi, boys yonder.
we are slapping stuff with a bigger group. This is great.
By the time I like get aggro, they're dying.
Yeah.
There we go. Yay! I got my last one for that one.
I
Just
still
quickly
need a
find
few.
out. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep going.
But if
just
there's one that
wanna-
overlaps, yeah, then.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind driving, then I can check.
Mm-hmm.
And see, now that it sounds like you have food.
I do.
What are you eating?
Sam got pizza last night and they gave him 2 pizzas. Even though he
Oh.
only ordered 1. And so I was like, hey, can
Nice.
I have some of that pizza in there? And he was like, I gotta be honest, I didn't even eat the first one, so there's 2 whole pizzas in the fridge. Great, then I will not feel bad eating as much as I want.
Yay. Pizza sounds good. I have turkey and stuffing leftovers.
Oh,
I have
nice.
so much turkey. We got a 25-pound turkey.
Oh my god.
I might need to freeze some.
Yeah.
We need stuff for the. I think we made we made the casserole when you came over one time. The one with tortillas and green chilies and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah, that was really good.
I might end up making 2 of those. We make it after Thanksgiving every year. Yes, Sam ordered a doner kebab with a cheese pizza on the side. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I never did figure out what the hell Gaia need out. Oops.
What the hell, what?
I never did figure out what pet I should have out. And I just realized when fighting stuff, like, I'm just moving slow here. The last one I need is glaives. You have in, I believe, or is that the one that I'm? Demona. Minion. Demona. Can I? Nope. Oh, I can't during battle.
Oh yeah, once you're in a fight, you can't take out a minion. So if you want us to wait.
Yeah, right after
Next
this
time.
one, I at least know which one it is now.
That's good.
So just
Is
pop
there
it
one
up.
that crosses over?
I didn't look at it to see where the zones are yet. And I'm in poop.
It's your last one, right?
Yeah. It does. It crosses over with this.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yes, I am using my sweatshirt as a napkin, chat. I'll call myself out.
Now I'm hungry for turkey pot pie. Oh my god, Drake, I should make that a new tradition.
Ah, that's a good
sounds
idea.
So good. I've never made pot pie. And I'm not sure about the crust. Everything else I'm pretty sure would be. Okay, so now I get out my minion.
Mm-hmm.
Demona. Perfect. M Sector, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so hungry now, guys. I'll get
Sorry.
something in a bit. No, it's all good. I have turkey and stuff. I like to mix like bits of turkey in with stuffing and just eat it out of a bowl.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude.
I also have a
Hell
quarter of
yeah.
a sandwich that I had made the other day. Turkey. Uh-oh, is this one of the... No, it's not. Okay. I love that I can just keep grit on right now. I think I just, like, darn near got everyone cleaved by a thing. Hopefully you guys watch out for that shit. I mean, you never made a pot pie from scratch? Yes, from scratch. I've heated up pot pies before, not gonna eat it.
I have bought a frozen pot pie many a time.
We love them from Costco. Oh my gosh, the ones that they make back in the deli, in the, bakery, whatever.
Yeah.
They're so good. Considering trying to make shepherd's pie for the first time. Ooh.
Shepherd's pie is easy. Super nice.
Well, this food cook, I just had dinner and I'm getting kind of hungry. That's fine.
My big thing with cottage pie or shepherd's pie, it's gonna say how many potatoes to use, and you're gonna be like, that's way too fucking many. It's not. You need a shit ton of mashed potatoes to have a good potato to filling ratio. Just cook them all, load them on top. Is super worth it.
Nice.
Because I have done twice now. I've been like, this is too many potatoes, and then I go to put the potatoes on top, and I'm like, oh man, it's actually like a little thin in a couple places. Son of a bitch.
Oh, no. Best thing about Thanksgiving is leftovers. Yeah. Oh, I would love a ride. Yeah, we host at my house, so I end up with the bulk of it. Plus, everyone's like, "You got kids, and there's 4 of you," and so they leave us a lot. And plus, I opened up my house and busted my ass to make dinner with my mom. So I get a lot of the leftovers, and man, we have a turkey surplus this year. That's for sure. But everybody takes stuff home too, and. Never not enough shepherd's pie for my wife.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Shaggy,
that's funny.
Shaggy said they're making vegetarian shepherd's pie. Yeah, we make ours with a lentil mixture sometimes, and it's so good.
I have to think about it too, but the reality is I've got nothing from Thanksgiving this year. Aww. No.
Capri, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. I'm eating pizza and doing fates. I'm trying to finish up the Yokai Watch stuff.
I seriously sit down at Thanksgiving dinner and am tempted to just grab turkey and stuffing.
And
I
that's
like
it.
mashed potatoes. We only make stuffing once a year just because I don't know, it would be pretty easy. Because we make
I only have stuffing during Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah. And Ed gives us so much shit. He'll be like, "What? Why don't you like stuffing?" Every year, my mom comments because she's my mom and she does that.
Right.
I can't believe you don't like stuffing. Our stuffing, because she's very proud of our recipe, of course.
Right.
And he's like, I mean, sure, let's just eat some wet bread. Why would I want to just get my bread wet and then
That's
it's all soggy and stuff. I'm like, you dip your bread in soup sometimes. What were you gonna say?
Yams. We always do the marshmallow yam thing. Ooh. And I never want it. They're like, but it's just sweet. It's even sweeter yams. I'm like, it doesn't mesh well with the rest of the food for me for some reason.
I don't like the sweet potato yam thing myself. It's not my style. I just don't like it for some reason. Something about the sweet root vegetables. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. My family didn't do it when I was growing up. Not that that means I won't like it, but I feel like it can. If you've never had it your whole life, sometimes it kind of makes it weird. Not always. Because I love fish, and my mom hardly cooked fish when I was a kid, but she claims it's probably why I don't like sweet potato. I'm like, no, I just think maybe I don't like sweet potatoes.
I literally would sit at the table my parents would do the like, well, you're gonna sit there until all of your sweet potatoes gone. And I would sit there forever because I didn't want to eat it. As an adult now, I'm fine with it, but like at the time, I hated it. It like made me gag. So I just sit there forever. Hi, Kelly.
I was both disappointed and kind of like, oh, well, that's okay when JJ decided he doesn't like stuffing. I was like, no, but it's so good. You're missing out. Obviously, he's not because he doesn't like it. So it's
right
weird to say, but I didn't say that to him because
yeah,
bad. But
yeah.
then I'm like, Katie, more for us because Katie loves it. So it's like just us two are eating the stuffing leftovers. And everybody in the family loves green bean casserole except for JJ.
Really?
He's a little pickier than Katie was at that age. I'm like, green bean casserole, it's so good. He'll eat green beans. He doesn't like the cream and mushroom soup, I guess, that's in it.
Yeah.
Like, it makes him, he like kind of gags when he eats
Aww. Well, what are you gonna do?
it. Yeah. It's like, more for us. We always run out of green bean casserole so fast.
It's same with us, yeah. We always make like 2 big batches of it and eat all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought the expansions for Final Fantasy XIV, and then a week later it was half off. I'm so salty. Oh no, Kelly! I forgot, Kelly, that you're getting back into this. How far in are you?
Thanks for the lurk, Mithril.
I just need 2 more, please. Please.
The Stream Raiders event started? Why haven't I been asked to... update for it? When did it start?
Alright.
It was suddenly there? Okay. Usually it rolls out like noticeably first for captains. So that's odd. It didn't even have you reload chunks.
That is weird.
Aw, that's cute, Mithril, the goose with the wing. An updated battle or 2 ago, they just turned it on. Okay, so they updated and put the content in, and then they can just flip the switch and turn the event itself on. After doing that, basically, Sados. It's not usually how I recall them doing it, but... Okay. Well, I don't see it on the client. Maybe I should just reopen it. But we're gonna finish the map anyway. We're close enough to the boss. And every boss we kill, we're closer to a head skin unlock.
Oh my
This was
god,
like-
I spaced out and I definitely thought you were still talking about Final Fantasy XIV. And I was like, head skins? What are you talking about?
I don't think I ever said Stream Raiders. I was talking about an event though. So I totally get it.
I definitely, when I like phased out, I knew you were talking about Stream Raiders, but for some reason when I phased back in, I was like, huh? Oh my god, just one left.
Broccoli. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry. My kids love both love salad. Love salad. Rude. It's fine. Wait, I want to wait, no,
What?
I'm in a Halloween outfit. There was no room for me. Oh, now I'm on
What?
the egg. It's fine. No, it's fine. Get back in.
There
Get
is
back
room
in.
now.
But there wasn't. No, it's fine. Get back in.
Oh, goodness. I'm flying. Bye.
I was more joking about it than anything. And then I felt bad when Arner got out. That's
Aw.
what happened.
A flying car.
Regrets.
Yeah, there was a Final Fantasy 15 event 2 years ago, something like that. And you could buy it with gold saucer money. Oh. I think you mean Final Fantasy Road Trip. You're right. I'm so sorry. Keep using the legacy name. Not its true name. Bye, Edward.
Getting knocked closer and closer to the...
Oh, the edge.
It's not actually a drop-off. I don't think, but it looked like one. So I felt I would just reposition. A short drop-off looks like. Yo, Mullet! Doing well, how are you?
Yay,
Did you
that's
get a
my
medal?
10. Yeah, okay, so which one did you swap to?
Damona.
Damona. Got it.
Oh man, suddenly started feeling super warm.
Beep.
Ah, cuties. Now we're splitting multi-peep mounts.
Cute.
I dig it.
How it should be. So no one's lonely. Yeah, Tyri and I will die on the hill that the whale should hold more people. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, seriously.
It's a whale.
It should be a 4-seater. It's got like 4 spots, the same size as where the 2 sit.
Yeah.
Which is like, if anything else, they should have not put the little. Oh God, this is bad.
Tyri, no. I got you.
Is this where it's going? I'm like trying to grab the extra stuff, but I'm partly feeling like maybe I should just let it die over there. It was ouch.
Oh,
I'll be
here.
fine.
I'll just
do. Oh God.
I'll just desync and then. Okay.
Does he have my salt storm? And then does he have an interruptible? Oh, I should use these buttons. Those are good buttons. Wait, oh. Got the sand creeper, yeah.
We'll never know where the rest of his body is, chat. It's like a Diglett.
Oh, right. That's the magic thing. Oh.
The whale holds 2 people. but it's huge. So it's very odd.
He keeps poofing. Is that normal?
He keeps
Seems very
poofing?
strange.
What does that mean?
Poofing is disappearing
Oh.
for me.
He's not disappearing for me.
Every once in a while when he does the circle AoE, he just like disappears
Weird.
for a second. This is one of the big scary bosses.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is taking a hot minute. Oh, that one just fixed his hair. Adorable. Ugh, I wish I had my blood lily. It's the only thing that sucks about doing fates is being like, but my abilities.
Yeah.
Me.
Halfway there.
Hell yeah, let's go, let's go.
Okay, I should use. I'm not seeing a cast bar for that, so I keep not using anything for it.
Great. Hell yeah.
Bat. That? What the butt?
I am a white mage. Tiri is currently Dark Knight.
Yeah, I'm Dark Knight.
We are doing fates, which are like events that sort of happen out on the map, and anybody can join it, but you have to like sync to the level for it, which is why I'm like, oh, my abilities, because it puts me down to level 73 instead of 80.
Ah, I mitigated some of that. It
Uh-huh.
also looked like he used a big heal at the same time. I haven't been using my CDs at all because the one ability, well, the one thing he does, honestly think it's his regular, like, well, no, he has a regular attack. It doesn't have a cast timer, but it does a lot of damage just when he smashes his hands down.
Oh.
You never see it happen, like, before it happens, because I'm silly. When he puts his hands up. Oh, I thought he was going to do it. There. Mitigated that one, too. But I won't be able to use anything for all of them, unfortunately. Do something for all of them, I mean. I don't think... I highly doubt it's magic damage. Does that hurt a lot? Yeah? No, Sega.
Okay, Sega. Unless it won't let me res them? Did they release? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, well.
So looks dead.
Yeah, it won't.
Oh.
It won't let me. It won't let me res them.
It's like looking. Oh, his body is right next to me.
Yeah, I went like right next to it, and it won't let me res them for some reason.
Huh. Boo.
They didn't release. So why isn't it letting me res this person? You're out of mana. Oh, ha! What if I told you that you're right?
Dodger pulled a Tiri. Absolutely something I would do.
I was like, so weird. I feel like that happened recently as well. I'm not used to, like, basically only doing DPS is the problem.
You've had to heal me quite a bit through this, haven't you? I feel like you have.
Yeah. A little. Look, chat, it's rare for me to run out of MP. It was weird. Damn.
We did it! Oh god, when he dies is so creepy too. Look at his flat face.
Yucky. Woo, good job, everybody. Yay! Psychotron, I'm so sorry that it took me 1,000,000 years to res you.
Alright, I'm not sure if we're gonna miss out on anything if I don't. Now we're gonna go. I'm gonna reopen Stream Raiders after. Wait, what? Oh, I just closed it. I didn't mean to. I meant to cancel closing it. Shoot. I said I don't know if we're gonna lose out on any event things if I don't reopen Stream Raiders before doing the battle, but then it was like, please finish the battle before closing and reopening. I don't think it matters. I've done that before during the placement period, but now I'm wondering if I goof thing. Yeah, the event. Apparently, captains needed to reopen the client to see the event, but people didn't need to reload their browser. That's different.
Oh, weird.
Exclusive event skins. Whee! Oh, that's with Battle Pass, right? We get like bonus rewards even if you don't have Battle Pass. We're gonna finish the map though.
Crowjack, the reason that I moved in was in case anybody that was surrounding the boss needed healing. Because it's hard to keep track of where everybody is, so I just move in to where people are to try and get them with the heal if they need it. It's just autopilot.
I started the battle. Just to throw that out there because you're probably clashing with your music. Yay, good job everybody!
Yay! Got
Just
2
keep playing.
Demona medals already. Hell yeah.
Goodness.
I did get a triple triad card, you're right. Oh, I can't do anything with it yet.
Yes, start the battle because we're close to a boss.
Tiri, hop in.
Oh shoot, sorry, thank you.
It's okay.
Place your units if you're playing Stream Raiders. I'm gonna put... Okay. Oops, wrong scene. Ha! Nailing it.
It does fly.
What's
Okay.
up, Badger Attack?
Big
He's doing some
frog.
feints, finishing up yokai. I know that song. What is it from? Final Fantasy 15, right? I assume the song is from it too.
Yeah, I believe so.
I did not play it, but they usually have, like, the mounts have special music depending on what they are and what they come from.
It's your party's fault for not hanging around you? I disagree. They're within perfect range for me to do a normal heal. If I'm doing an AoE, it costs me the strain of touching the forward button to just move a little bit closer to them and try to get as many of them as I can into the AoE if I was going to cast it regardless, so...
Yeah, I agree with that, Cliff. The monsters do look pretty good this game. Final Fantasy does a good job of making unique monsters. Like, pretty much the whole series does. It's awesome. Splorp just dropped 10 skins!
Yo!
On the community! Oh my god, Splorp, thank you so much! You guys! Congrats if you got a skin. Thank you, Slurp. That was very generous. Amazing. Some hype on the chat. Yes. Yay, you got one, Knock? Oh yeah, I see a name there. It only tells me 5 names, and then it's like, and 5 other people. But I want to know who all got a skin. Dream Raiders. Yay!
Oh, cool, Voice Yonder.
Oh my gosh. That puts it at 62 out of 100 toward the next skin, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a Casper skin, because I have to include the kitty cat, too. We're getting a Shadow Warbeast, my doggo, as a Warbeast. Next, it'll be a few weeks, though. They're pretty backed up, creating the skins. And people are kind of... I've had requests for Casper, and Rogue makes the most sense. So I want to talk with the artist about it and see how the attack animation might go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, was I a frog? Oh, that was weird. Because they like to have the same kind of likeness of the original, so people can kind of identify what they are, hopefully.
Sure, so you can still look at it and be like, oh, that's the Rogue.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they could do something like with a cat swipe to make it look like a rogue, but it have it, you know, not look weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Because rogue does make sense for a cat, for sure.
For sure.
I also thought about Berserker, though. Because Berserker...
That would be pretty funny.
So many videos of, like, spazzy cats, you know? Like... But it'd be like spinning around and clawing if I did that. Because I think that's what the Berserker does. I need to examine them, the enemies more as they're fighting. What seems popular? Orbital? So I got the new Spiffy Flying Drago. Oh, are you talking about... You're not talking about my skin, are you? Yes, it is popular within the community. I have wondered, because it's like on the store for everyone to see, so it's kind of cool because if people like your skin, like I've had people find the stream because of it.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. People are like, hi, from Stream Raiders. I'm like, whoa, that's a trip. What's up? Well, that makes me feel warm and buzzy. I was hoping Red Dragon wouldn't be too basic. You know what I mean? It's like another dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Astra, I use a Razor Naga. I use an old one. I don't know if they have like a newer version of the Naga, but it's nice because it's small. So...
Is it smaller than the Logitech G600? I don't remember.
I actually don't know.
I think I looked at them both, but it's been years.
It's like by far my favorite mouse. I've tried using other mice and been like, oh, I miss my Naga.
Is the size difference often a thing for you? Like when you do
it's like really noticeable for me that I can rest my whole hand around the Naga and I can't with like any other mouse.
Yeah, because Dondra has tiny hands.
I have tiny child fists. So what
tiny and cute.
What am I supposed to do? Okay, what are these?
They make my hands look like big old mitts. Give me a complex about my sausage fingers.
Oh. I always wanted to have like, because Jared's got those beautiful piano fingers. I feel like my fingers are so like tiny and squat, and I would always be like, why can't I have long, beautiful fingers like Jared?
His fingers are very long and slender.
That's
true.
But I do nothing with my life that long, slender fingers would help with. I'm like a pianist, so I guess it's fair he got them.
Yeah. Well, gaming is helpful sometimes. But the games that you're into doesn't usually require that, probably.
Yeah. What were you going to say that your mom said?
My mom blames Grandpa for our wide knuckles. She's like, I have my dad's... Or was it Nana? No,
Nana had, yeah. My dad always tells me
yeah.
that my hands look a lot like Nana's. Nana just had like...
That's true. Her
Nana
hands
just had
were
tiny
were
hands.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, okay. You're in a whale. Good. I was like, did I leave?
Did I click a different one?
Without somebody?
Oh, I did. I clicked a different one. Pretty small, but wait. Let me catch up here. They're pretty small, but I had to get a larger one. Oh, the Naga Witchlight? Is that what you're talking about? I think it's the first flying one. There's a War Beast Dragon, I think. Oh, really? Do I have the first flying dragon? Why did no one else do that? Ow. I'm excited for that if that's true. Yes. Size doesn't matter. I was told I had piano hands. I would take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Landar, for sure. How is Jared? Have you talked to him much lately? I know it seems like he's doing well when I see his posts and stuff, but
I don't talk to him super often. He's a recluse, which I get.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
And he's been, going ham on his album, and that's finally out, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's the time to do that right now since he can't really perform.
Right?
Probably.
Yeah, it's definitely the right
Yeah,
time to be putting out some new music. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I think he's doing good.
Yay. It seems like he is. He seems happy in his
He
pictures.
seems very happy, yeah. I agree. Jared is my brother. He's a musician. He's very talented. We're all very proud.
He is. I'm not normally a jazz person, but I do still have his previous album in my car.
Oh,
It just chills there, and every now and then I'm like, I'm gonna put it on CD.
I like it.
Jared's Bandcamp. Oh, you got the link there for the Jared. There you go. And you put it in her chat as well. Plug in the Jared.
Yeah, he said that Bandcamp is like, if you're gonna get it digitally, they're like the most creator friendly. The like split that they give people and stuff is really good.
Good. Awesome. But it's his first solo album, right? He did albums with other people, but isn't this a solo album? Or something?
His first one was technically just solo.
Okay, I thought it was a first for something though, for him, like something different.
I'm not
remember.
sure.
I might be making that up.
Honestly, I'm not totally sure.
I knew it wasn't his first album, but because obviously I have his previous in my car, but
Yeah, I was trying to get Jared when all this started happening. I was like, Jared, you should stream music. You could still be making money, get your music out there. You should totally do it.
Because he's also so handsome.
That's also very true. I remember growing up, like just random girls from high school would call our house all the time. And Jared would always be like, I'm not here. Just tell them I'm not here. And my dad would complain and be like, who are all these girls that keep calling our house trying to talk to you? And Jared would be like, I don't... The curse of beauty, I guess.
Does not surprise me at all. Right. That's really funny though. I can hear your dad saying that.
Yeah.
In his grumpy voice.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a grumpy tone. He did
gosh.
not find it humorous at all. He was like, just tell them you don't want to talk to them. He'd be like, no, that's really mean, Dad.
Just ghost him instead, Jared. It's fine.
Yeah, right? Like, ghosting also really mean, but okay.
Yeah. I do get that. Like, it's like you don't want to say something, but then it's like, yeah.
The implication was that some of these people, like, got his number from someone else, and he would be like, I don't want it. I don't even really know this person.
That's so awkward.
Super weird, yeah.
Although I'm gonna be real, when I first texted Ed, I had gotten his number from my brother, I think. I think that was a thing. It was kind of awkward. I don't know why I did it that way.
I mean, a text, I think, isn't as... I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we look at phone calling differently now.
Yeah.
Like, why would you
It's, like,
just call
invasive.
somebody you don't know? That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the days when we used to like pick up a phone and we had no clue who was on the other line? And like, it was often random, like, I don't know. Started listening to stuff before realizing he was related to Dodger. Are you serious? That's awesome.
What did they say?
Arnar said started listening to Jared before they realized that he was related to you.
Oh, I think I remember you saying that, yeah.
He's like won awards and stuff like for his music, like, hasn't he? Like,
Yeah. There's like a
top
tiny
jazz
Jared
charts.
shrine in in my parents' house now, which makes sense. They're very proud.
Yes, absolutely. Well, our family like has always been really music, like
Yeah, that's very true.
your dad and my mom, like they grew up playing music as a family. And
Yeah.
it was like a big, so it was like, he made it.
He did it. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left on that one, actually. Let's go this way. Sorry about face.
Hey, at least you like looked before we were 2 minutes into the fight and it ended.
Did we start a new campaign with Arcadum? No, we're still waiting on Strange Roads. Strange
Can't
Roads
remember the last
season
time I
2.
used my phone as a phone. I know. The only time I ever do is to talk to like the kid's doctor.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even use it to talk to the kids' school. Of course, that's Zoom. They just have Zoom meetings for parent conferences and stuff. But yeah, everything's text and email. Even a lot of businesses, like, how would you prefer to be contacted? For notifications and appointment reminders. I use it to call my mom.
Yes,
About
I
it.
was gonna say I video call my mom, but I don't know that video calling counts as like just who do you call? Just like using the phone, just audio.
Pulled a thing with my backside.
Oopsies. Teary.
I know.
It's okay. I'll desync and bam.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I can't even do that.
You
It's
can't
level
desync?
66 because of
Oh,
my level.
you don't even. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a thing for the fade over there. Shit. Why are you walking away from me when you hate me so much? Wait, what? Things Tanks say that make no sense out of context.
What instruments does
Curious
Jared
thinking
play other than
about-
piano? Jared can play piano,
All the
drums,
things?
guitar, bass. Yeah. He owns a didgeridoo and can kind of play it. he owns a lot of like he owns a lot of instruments. I don't know how many he would, in his opinion, say that he can like actively play, but he tries to play a lot of things.
I think he's the type of musician though that says that, and then he plays it, and you're like, I have no idea what you're doing, and it sounds good. I think you can play it.
No, seriously, he's the sort of person that's like, I can play piano, but that's really it. I mean, I try on, you know, these other 3,000 instruments, but.
And then he plays them all like great compared to like somebody who hasn't, you know, somebody who doesn't know how to play it or doesn't play a lot of music or whatever, like would be like, that's amazing.
Let's see, time remaining 13 minutes, 4 minutes.
Your family just blessed with godly genes. I wish I was a good musician, but I can't say that.
You play bass.
I can't. Yeah, but I never dedicated myself enough.
Sure.
And I was never like great at it. I was passable. I could play you know, it was more of a dinking around type of thing.
Yeah.
Compared to being an actual musician.
Right.
It's like I can't say, oh, I wish I was good at music, really, without feeling guilty, because it's like I didn't apply myself as much as I should have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could have been,
that.
You know.
I really wanted to learn drums, and like, yeah, if I had, at the time I was like, there's nobody around to teach me drums, but could I have like figured some stuff out on my own? Absolutely.
Yeah. We didn't have the like stick your phone on something, prop your phone up, and look up a YouTube video thing back then when we were younger.
Oh God, yeah, that's so true.
Wouldn't that have just been?
That could have helped.
I wonder what we would be like if we had that.
I don't know.
What would we be doing?
I don't know. Any Zoomers, any Gen Zers in my chat right now? Do you feel like you've grown up being able to learn a lot of shit like easily? Or do you feel the way that we do, where it's like, man, I've let a lot of opportunities go by already in my life?
Yeah, it's a very good survey question for sure. Oh, Drake, thank you. Hides. I get it from my mama. Oh man, I should show you a picture of my mom that I have. It's like gorgeous.
Oh, I want to see.
You're so pretty. I mean, she's like, she ages really well and she still looks great.
For sure.
But this picture when she was younger, I'm just like, she's so dang pretty.
Oh.
I have it in Katie's school room. I think she put it in my mom made her a little book with like your parents and my mom's parents and like just some family, like, because Katie tends to ask about our family members that like she doesn't know. Like she'll ask about like, where are your parents, Nani? And she'll ask a lot of questions about that, and then reminding her of like who your parents are to her and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Because she sees them occasionally, like, you know, once a year ish.
Right.
If we have our
normally there's a barbecue or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and so being as young as she is, it's like we have to remind her, but she'll ask about them when we talk about them too. And so she's like, I'm gonna make you a book and put their names, and
I like
she did,
that.
and yeah, she's making oh wait, I don't know if I should go into it. I don't want to spoil anything. Do you know? Do you know of any projects your mother is working on?
I do not.
Okay, I spoiled it already. I spoiled it enough.
No, it's okay. I won't say anything.
It's on the internet forever.
My mom has started watching VODs as well. She's gonna call me up and be like, "Don't listen to her. There's nothing going on. There's no projects.
Nothing happening. No projects." Yeah, my mom has mentioned it to me, and so then I realized, I don't know if but yeah, you know, doing their girl things.
Yeah,
girl things together. But yeah, they do genealogy and stuff together too, so
Yeah, they both really enjoy that stuff.
Bring over. I guess my mom just found a relative that came over on the Mayflower.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I can't remember how they were like related though, because I'm awful, but.
Yeah, my mom will text me sometimes and be like, oh man, we traced our line back to like such and such. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you were to ask me like, how, so is that like your great grandmother? I would be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have to, I'm too visual. I would have to see like a tree to understand like how.
Spoiler theory. I know. Hi. Okay. Cookie! How goes the last week of Yokai Farm? I am one away from being done. So I think I've struggled with tracking it, but if I'm listing everything right and if I've looked at everything right, I'm on my last one and I just need one thingy. I feel like I missed something. Hair is on point. Thanks, Arnar! Things for my dad that make me a smartass. I mean, those are great. Mom's side of the family just calls everyone cousins unless they are older than they are aunts and uncles. Yeah. Wait. What other things would be called cousins besides... Oh, like if they're an aunt but they're about the same age, then they're called cousins kind of thing? Sadost? Because that would be similar to like Dodger's situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Dodger has cousins really close to her age. Or I mean, niece and nephew.
Yeah, everybody calls them. My dad always will be like, oh, you know, your little cousin. And I'm like, which one? And it'll turn out he didn't mean a cousin at all. He meant like a niece.
I like how it's like, I mean, it's his daughter's kids.
Yeah.
The age thing makes it.
It's, yeah, when they're like, when you're close to the same age, it just gets confusing, I think.
Yeah. All these ladies bearing children their whole lives, basically, and I'm like, I don't know if I can have another, guys. After 2, when I swore I'd have 4, just like my mom and my grandma. All that.
I mean, I thought that I wanted a bunch of kids because I grew up so solitary that I was like, oh, I don't want like my kid to, you know, be lonely. I want to have like a big family so they can all hang out with each other. But like we've now moved to a situation with, you know, obviously when there's no pandemic, like where there is a ton of family around. It's just they're not all mine, you know, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, both my kids are definitely growing up knowing what it's like to have both a best friend and an enemy, an arch nemesis.
Yeah.
At the same time, even in pandemic. I hope it ends up being a positive thing.
Yeah, you know.
It doesn't matter how they're actually related. If they are family, they're cousins. Interesting, Sados.
I do have a sister, yep. My sister is 17 years older than me. My brother's 11 years older than me.
Wait. Sisters how many?
Chrissy's 17 years older than me.
Whoa!
Yeah, dude.
Like I knew it was quite a jump, but hearing the number is a whole thing.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, she got pregnant like right at the end of high school, so that's why Matt and I are like basically the same age.
Yeah. I often wish I did the kids thing earlier myself.
Really?
But at the same time, I'm kind of glad I didn't because I think, I don't know, I was more mature and more ready for it.
For sure, yeah. Yeah,
But
I'm glad
I'm sure
I
it would've
waited
been fine.
because like a lot of stuff that I would still be dealing with, I'm not having to like worry about as much anymore.
Yeah. You talking about the car zealous? Hey, how are you doing? And my brother and sister, who are twins, are 6 years older. And then my oldest brother, I always forget. I want to say he's 5 years older than them, though. So that would make it 11. I always forget for sure. Seems like my sister said he was 5 years older recently. I always forget my siblings' ages. Same. Honestly, the only reason I remember like I got 6 years stuck in my head at one point. Finally. Like only probably a few years back, I finally like was like, okay, 6. They're 6 years older. And,
Right.
Like remembered. Also, part of the reason I remember is because my brother is for part of the year the same age as my husband. So
Oh, well, there you go.
I have more people in that mix. I say my brother, but my brother and my sister.
How many of the second medals do you have? Do you know?
I've needed one for like several fates. How about you?
I have 3, I think. I have 4.
Nice.
So I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, Sam's mom jokes that we average a baby a year in their family. During the pandemic, 2 babies have been born.
Yeah.
So since she keeps making that joke, now that like nobody's announced that they're pregnant, I'm just waiting.
Oh jeez.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, battle. Was that a second alert or was that the first? Feels like a long time since we've done a battle. Charge! I love when we're split up like that, where we're on one side and the enemies are on another, like far apart. It's just like this wall. You know, your typical like old school war, just like a wall of one side going toward the other. I think it'd be more fun if they came to us too. Oh well. Aw, hugs for Drake. Always good to look on the positive side. Yeah, it's been about a half hour since we've done a battle. Oh, you're so funny. Woo! I got the most kills. That doesn't happen very often at all.
Nice. Hell yeah.
What's weird is it's my lower level unit. I like never got that on my level 30 archer. What the heck?
That's like the couple of times that you've been like, oh, Dodger, your unit is like on the board for doing something cool. I'm like, but I'm a new they're all like level 1. What the fuck? How does that happen?
No. Weird. Oh, I love the bonus rewards when events start. That's so good. Yes, I know there's an event. I want the boss. 2 skull. My turkey's probably on cooldown still. Dang it. Let's put this guy in because his skin is great. My bomber's got good skin, so we're gonna put him on the field.
Can someone else drive?
Yeah.
Oops. No,
Can
I
you
don't
use your
know.
meat to make your turkey available? I could. I almost never think to use the meat. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I got everybody. For a second, I didn't think I did.
Oops.
Yeah, I get it, Drake. Don't worry. I feel like this is a proper response. Just as a joke. I used your command with the dingle dangle jokes in response to a dingle dangle joke.
Perfect. As you should. What are the Forlorn Maidens for? Are they for the Bozjan stuff?
An item in your inventory? What are you talking about?
What?
Forlorn Maidens?
Yeah, the little fairy-looking shits that show up during the fates.
Oh, I don't know.
They double EXP from your next fate. Oh, they're XP buffs. Oh, I see.
Okay. I never noticed them before. Wait. It sounds familiar from like a long time ago.
I thought you pointed them out earlier tonight, so.
Did I?
I thought you did, but maybe not.
It's possible. I forget things.
One of my arms is like losing circulation for some reason.
Dude, that happened to me the other day, like a week or two ago. I had it happening, and like my hands would take turns,
I
like
hate
kind of
that. I hate it.
going numb. And I'm like, I have a chair that puts my arms pretty level now, and this didn't happen before that.
Yeah, I
I've
was
had
gonna
this chair
say
for quite a
maybe I
while.
need to. Let's try that. Oh goodness, I'm tall.
Guys, Dodger's tall. Screen cap.
I'm so
Sorry.
big. I do need to drink some water. That is a fair point.
You know what? I haven't really. Oh my gosh, my water's full.
Go ahead and tag this, and then, oh god, it's just gonna attack me, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Yikes.
I got you.
Nice, nice, nice. Just grabbing water super fast. Okay.
I want in the dome of protection.
Can you still hear me okay, chat? I never know how close I need to be to this microphone. Oh yeah. Ugh.
Do I have to do like a quest of some kind to get the mount at the end?
I don't know.
Or do I just get the ability to purchase it somewhere?
I'm
Does
not
it just
sure.
show up? Do I go to the achievement guy? Person? Ah, okay, so I just go buy it then from the achievement. Okay. Oops.
Oops.
I kind of want to go and see, like, to make sure that I'm not totally missing one. Oops, Sega, no. I kind of want to go and see, like, if it lets me, you know, if I'm done by, like, turning in my things.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Would you mind if I, like,
No, go for it.
ran off and did that after this fight? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll meet back up with you. Use my ring and teleport right to you.
Oh my gosh. Our ring of eternal love.
Wait, you have to get it from the achievement. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Cool. So it would be just like me to, like, miss one. Even though I was pretty careful, but... It's so confusing to me that I'm paranoid. Like, the whole thing was hard for me to figure out, so I'm, like, paranoid that I'm screwing it up still. It's still my dream to stand next to dudes to make her feel tall for once. How tall are you, Jones? Or should I say, how short are you? You're 5'5"? Oh, that's not Chunks. Okay, I was like, you're taller than Deuce. Oh, 5'5" and below. 5'5" is supposedly average.
I thought
for
5'5" was
women.
average, yeah.
for women, according to my doctor way back. I don't know if that's changed because people change. You know, there's average 4 feet 7 inches according to Google. How'd you find out via Google?
I mean, if they use centimeters, then they would have to like.
Oh, you converted it.
Convert it, yeah. Are you gonna go to Gold Saucer?
Oh right, I almost forgot. Thank you. Let me get out of here. I'm in the. Guys. That's how. Okay.
4'7". Hell yeah.
I was forgetting. Yeah, 5'5" is not short. Yeah, I realized it was somebody else saying. Gotcha.
Oh
Okay,
no, Psychotron's dead. Psychotron, wait.
He was dead almost that whole fight. I honestly assumed that you couldn't res him again for some reason.
I didn't even notice. Sorry, Psychotron. Oh my god. Oh, Psychotron followed you. Okay. Let's go. Woo!
It's just us, boys. Let's go.
I blend in with the floor.
We're gonna make a fortune.
Ooh. These are pretty. Oh, it was.
Is it this
Wah.
one down here? Yeah, it is.
Fucking the wrong one.
Lego.
Too tall to be a hobbit by 20 centimeters. This is something that you've actually calculated, and I love it. So a dwarf? Oh, I see. So they're like actual known heights for hobbits and dwarves, like averages that you've looked up to compare. Can be your Gandalf.
Ooh.
Oh, I should have probably read that. Aw, man. I guess a load of superfluous knickknacks is what I do best. I'd rather scrub a behemoth's backside than do it again. I mean, that's not untrue, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one. Because I want to know what he says back.
Wait, do you have all of them?
Yeah, because I think so,
Sick.
because there's like a special, like, dialogue.
Oh, that's awesome. I have 7 Demonas. Let go of me.
Yeah, looks like it. And there's a little kitty cat. He was just there, just chilling in Gold Saucer, waiting to sell me those things, and then he left.
It's like, ugh.
Oh no!
I just know Tiri's gonna be here soon. I just know it. Oh, guess.
More inventory slots, please, too. Okay, Gridania. Catch up and tank the things again, but I want to go get the thingy.
It's all good.
I also have to pee.
I'm catching up. Yeah, go for it.
To amphitheater. So you means you have them all. Thank you, Zados. My Twitter bio says real life fantasy dwarf for what it's worth. Nice. It's you. Gib. I don't even know what it's called. Wait, what? Why are there so many things on this one? Because I've checked it somewhat recently. I've gotten these, haven't I? There's so many things here. I know I've gotten some of them. I hate that they still show up. Even after you get them. Is it not from this? This is the store, not the reclaim. Oh, shoot. That makes so much more sense. Thank you. This. I already have the Whisper a Go-Go key, don't I? Hold on. Okay. This makes all the sense. Did I not claim that? Oh my god. Whoopsie. Thanks for your time streaming. It's always enjoyable when I can see you, and cheers to chat. Aw, Landar, thank you. See you soon. I am gonna quickly AFK. Yeah, I got the thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Yay, I got the thing. I'm gonna quickly AFK and go pee. I'll be right back.
Do it.
Please enjoy a sleeping puppers who is like zonked out today, big time.
Aw. Alright. That means I've got the amount of time that it takes to pee to get 3 more of these medals. Can we do it?
Oh, sorry, Landar. I thought that was a farewell for the day thing. Landar. Okay, BRB.
Hi, XI2. How are you? Or A2OE. Yeah, we play this every Tuesday. Play it with my cousin Terry. It's very fun. I haven't been able to stream it since we moved because our internet couldn't handle 2 streams, but we got that sorted yesterday, which is tight. Hi, Cookie. How are you? Your setup looks awesome. Thank you. There's still just a pile of shit over here, but this is like kind of happening. One. Oh no. Oh, okay. Great. 8, 13. Okay, I'll go for this one. Procrastinating on drawing. We finally got a charge cable for the tablet so that I can like do digital drawing again. We lost it in the move, so it's only been like, 2 weeks or something, but I was like, oh yeah, time to draw. And then the pen was also dead and it wasn't charging very fast. I was like, dang it. And then I tried to sit down to draw again after everything was charged up. I was like, I don't know what to draw. So you're not alone, is what I'm saying. I used to do art all the time. And then I stopped in college and beyond, basically. And I've been getting back into it. I realized when Clark was old enough to start like playing with crayons and stuff that I was drawing every day with her. I was like, oh, that's actually kind of awesome. Maybe I can just try to draw every day. But like with more of a focus on it being for myself and not just for Clark. And so I draw almost every night when I'm like trying to fall asleep. I get inspiration during work because it's boring, and once I get home, I feel like I've lost my ideas. Yeah. Is this game okay for a casual scrub like myself? Absolutely. I am not an MMO player. I love this game. I think it's super fun. Yeah. It's very, like, new player friendly. The community is really open to helping, which is also nice. And you can play up to level 60 for free. So you can give it a shot and see if you like it. Oh no, is this the one that took us forever last time? No, it's fine. Yeah, we did a drawing stream, what, like a month ago? Maybe a little bit longer than that? I drew a really cursed thing, but it was very fun. I use Procreate and I don't know a ton about it, and so I actually learned quite a bit during that stream because people were able to be like, oh yeah, if you want to do that, you just do this. So, it was pretty cool. Yeah, the Sailor Moon Aussie was the last drawing stream I did.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello. Probably sounded really weird to my stream because I didn't unmute until after I said I'm back for some reason.
Oh.
So it's just like your ESP. It's like, she's back! Okay. Let's use this. Is it a good time to use the wedding ring, or are you like
Yeah,
flying?
go for it.
I see.
We actually just finished a Fate, so.
Cool.
V2.
super freaking stream when I have no idea where I would even start in making my mushroom kid.
Wait, what?
There's a VR like thing that a bunch of people that we know are doing. They're all making characters for it, and I guess like a couple of people are playing like mushroom creatures, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be a mushroom person. But I have no idea where to even start. Oh, look at your cute mount! I have no idea where to even start to like get.
It's so silly.
It's so cute. I love it.
Can't handle it. What's up, Scything? How are you? Look what I just got. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. That's the right button. Wow, what is FF? Did I? Oh, I turned it up for the break for the music. I'm like, why is it so loud? Derp. Sorry about that. So loud.
What?
My tanking efforts are failing because Blue Mage.
Side eyes,
And I
witch light.
attacked. Yeah, I attacked late, so like whenever I do that, I can't pull off a witch light. I mean, they don't suffer, so maybe they should, maybe witch light should just tank. I also took the time to grab some turkey and stuffing and throw it in the microwave.
Oh, smart.
So now I've gone to the bathroom and I have sustenance, and my dog is licking his junk. So you know.
Yeah, so everything's going good. Yeah.
That command is so useful. Thank you, Dodger.
You are so welcome.
Thanks for being you and just saying hilarious shit and then letting me use it on my stream.
Aw.
Oh, I thought he was attacking somebody, so I taunted it, but it was just chilling over there. I think. Okay, these remind me of something. Why do they remind me of the Queen from Alice in Wonderland? It's just the flower thing. I
Oh,
think.
interesting. Yeah, maybe.
Like the flower top to the dress she has, maybe is why. I think is why. I'm weird.
One left.
Yes.
One left, and I won't be done, but I'll be on my way.
Do you know how many more you have?
I actually don't know. I'll have to count the achievements.
I had to make myself a list because I was going crazy over trying to do that and remember where it was every time. Oh, I forget that when I put my blanket over my chair, it covers up my dragon wings.
Aw.
No.
Oh no.
Oops. What the hell?
Battle after this one. Battle after this battle.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. There, perfect.
Okay. Come on. Okay.
You take a ride.
Huh?
I said, sure, I'll take a ride. I went to Mount Up as well.
Oh.
Then I decided to be lazy so I could nom.
Makes sense. Did the drop rate for medals increase because it's the last week? I don't think so. We've had like, I mean, Tiri was trying to get her 10th medal for a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
It feels about the same.
yeah. Feels the same to me.
The car is so cool. I know, I love it. It's so good. Just like running around AoE taunting constantly.
Yeah.
It's not really a taunt, it's more of
Normally-
just an aggro grab.
Yeah, normally in these, because things typically die fast enough, especially with a group big enough, that I just dot everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I thought I used that ability. The dark whatever grabber generator thingy.
Yay, I did it!
Woohoo!
Okay. I'm gonna TP.
Okay.
One of the things that's unique about this game, and feel free to correct me, other like MMO players, but you only need one character to be every class, which is pretty cool. So they have 2 different subscriptions. Well, you can play up to 60 for free on the free trial. That takes you up through their first expansion. So that lets you play Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward with no time limit. And then, yeah, and then you can, from there, either say, I want the subscription where I get one character, or I want the subscription where I get multiple characters on a server. But you only need one, because you can be every class with one character. What's up, dude? Nice episode of New 52. Thank you. I've been loving your episodes as well. How are you doing, bud? I guess they were both war weapons.
Aw, Arner. Oh, battle, thank you. Charge! Yeah, I should have done my Dodger command, not my multi. Because the Dodger command explains who she is. She's my beautiful cousin.
Oh, stop it.
And she's amazing.
Okay. Oh, I'm seeing a cutscene. How many weapons are there?
17.
Okay.
There's usually a small one for each weapon, but
Do you get something at 13 weapons?
you get an achievement, I think. That's when you get the more
Okay.
inventory slots, please. Isn't it 13, guys?
Thank you, Yoshi P. Oh,
Yeah,
there
so
is
you
also
wanna-
a mount at 13. Oh, great. Okay.
Wait, what? Which one is at 13?
I don't know. I'm about to get
Oh,
it, I
that's
guess.
the whisper one. That's the ghost.
Oh, okay.
The one I hadn't claimed, and I was like, I haven't even claimed this yet, but I guess it wasn't as long ago as I thought. Okay, that's good. I'd forgotten about that. Cool, 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 cool. So yeah, I can get that from
So
the
I
achievement
just need
person,
four
too.
more. Okay.
Yeah, that's not
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Let's go get another one. If you want. I understand if you're tired.
I don't know if we have the time. Yeah. Wait. Is this same dude not who I talked to get the who do I talk to get the mount? Prize claim?
Gridania achievement prize claim, yeah.
Oh.
Or achievement.
Okay.
Here. Got you. It's by the summoner person. Wait, what? You pooped. Oh.
What?
All right. All right. I forgot we had to take this.
Porting.
Yeah, I forgot. I just did it too. I was thinking that we ran from here. I do that every time I go there. I look at my map and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to port to that place.
I think I'm going the wrong way though. It was Conjurers, right? Or no?
Oh yeah. Where are you? Yeah, you want to go amphitheater and then north.
Oh, I thought you said Conjurers. Somebody said Lancers. Is Lancers closer?
Oh, that's I'd say it's pretty even, but yeah, I'll just go from there then.
Oh yeah, they look even.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I feel better. I was friggin' hungry. Especially since We were talking about all this good food earlier.
I know.
I wanted to see if there was anything I hadn't picked up from other stuff since we were looking. They don't like tell you, hey, go and get the thing.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Oh, I can't summon him in this location. Fine. I didn't want to anyway.
Okay.
That seems like an easy stopping place. It's almost midnight for me.
Okay.
What are you?
It was fun.
Yeah, what are you gonna be up to?
So, I think I'm gonna use this time to work on WoW. I need to catch up to my guild.
Nice.
Everyone, like a bunch of them are level 60, and I'm level 56.
Gotcha.
And we got raid coming up at
Right.
some point, and I'm like, I need to get ready. So I think I'm gonna level, do some Shadowlands.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Normally I would play Elder Scrolls Online about this time, but you know, new WoW things. Can't get caught up.
Ow. Okay, cool. I will send everybody over to you.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, thank you for that raid last night. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was amazing.
I think Chunks was the one who was like, Tiri is online right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I love you. Have a good rest of your
I
stream.
love you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
Thanks. I will. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah.
Bye.
What a sweetie patoot. That was so weird for a split because I haven't streamed this in so long. For a split second there, I was like, I thought that I wasn't streaming. So I hung up and was about to just like get up and walk away. I'm streaming. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna raid Tiri. Ooplutu is our one Valentine today during the stream, and they said, thank you all for always cheering me up. I've been a part of the Cat Gang for 6 years. I kind of forgot how you all somehow managed to make others happy just being as nice as you are. Cat Gang is the best gang. I'm glad that you feel that way. And Arnar and Seedecker have reminded us all to drink some water. Thank you very much. I'm going to finish mine. Delightful. Let's see. What do we got? Sayan Adam, thank you for the 52 months. Ty Baby for the 8. Patch for the 2. Seedecker for the 45. Ryu for the 15. Sable for the 4. Yo-Yo Sherbet Lemon, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. An anonymous gifter gifted 10 subs. I missed that. Thank you very much, whoever that was. That's very sweet. Kid Rennie, thank you very much for the 3. Dona for the gifted sub. Level Ales for the gifted sub as well. Thank you guys very much. Cinnamon Bunben, thank you for the 25. Hoofster for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. DeMarlo, thank you for the 19. King Koopa for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. OMG Hookers for the 6. Sniper Down for the 10. Capri, thank you again for the raid. Install, thank you for the 33. Wacky Whitney for the 32. Arnar, thank you for gifting a sub. Nab That Cat and Run for the 28. Lee Kelly for the 8. Frakemal for the 33. Malaysian for the 3. Skyform for the 69. Arnar for gifting a sub to Brett, Shaper of Stories. Thank you very much. Lantern Prime, thank you for the 74. And A2OE, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. If you were gifted a sub today, take the time to find out who it was, unless they were anonymous. Be sure to say thank you. It's very generous. We're going to send you guys over to Tiri. And I'm going to go finish up my night. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hi, Mandy! Hope you're doing well. Thank you. You too. I'm going to go sleep. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Or wait! Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it's my day off. I think we're getting a Christmas tree tomorrow. Weird. All right. Never mind. I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.